Hey, what's happening everybody? This is Elite Geeks back with the weekly video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be dropping this extra video this week just to get you guys fully prepared for the Jordan 3 Fire Red release and the best stores to cop at. Normally I would drop this on Monday, but I have a feeling that DSG is going to be passing out wristbands pretty soon. I want you guys to be prepared. And you also need to be prepared for Finish Line JD Sports exclusive access coming out possibly next week. But we'll get into that just in a few minutes. But do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump into today's video. The Jordan 3 Fire Red is scheduled to release on September 10th, 2022. That's going to be Saturday. So a couple of things to just note here. It's going to have an increased retail price of $210. On top of that, we are going to finally see the Nike Air logo on the back. The other thing we'll also be touching in today's video is hold or sell. Is this a shoe you should hold or sell? But before we jump into hold or sell, let's talk about the 5 easiest places to cop the Jordan 3 Fire Red. We'll start number 1 with Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods has this loaded up on their calendar. Okay, normally what Dick's Sporting Goods does is essentially 7 days before they'll do wristbands. Wristbands then would presumably be on September 3rd. However, they are also dropping the Jordan 6 Georgetown on September 3rd. So it's not likely to be on September 3rd. It's more likely to be possibly even on Sunday. They've done wristbands on Sunday before, or Monday or Tuesday. Once I get the information, I will push that out on my Instagram immediately so you can see all the locations and head over to your DSG. Alternatively, you can also call your DSG and see what they're going to be doing. Just keep in mind that a lot of employees don't necessarily tell the truth. The other thing to keep in mind with DSG is leftover day, which a lot of people forget about. Leftover day is actually the same day at DSG. You just need to ask your store employees, your manager, whoever's there, what's going on with the pairs that are not picked up, and they'll let you know, hey, we're going to release the pairs at 11:30. Usually what ends up happening is they'll have a line. You'll just have to wait in the line until they release the pairs. Sometimes the pairs get released at 11:30. Sometimes the pairs get released at 5 p.m. Just keep that in mind as you prepare for this release. The second store I want you guys that I want to talk about is Hibbets. I cannot stress this enough. Hibbets online, not the raffle, okay, putting this on the raffle, but using Safari and Apple Pay on Hibbets has been clutch for me. I have copped slides, I have copped Yeezys, I have copped Jordan 1s, I've copped Jordan 4s, so many Jordans. And a lot of people discount Hibbets because they just assume it's botted, but I'm telling you, if you have Safari and Apple Pay, it is not that difficult to cop. It's hard. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's super easy, but it's not as difficult as people make it out to be. Be sure to check out my video about how to cop on Hibbett Sports. I drop all the tips, basically everything you need to know on how to cop on Hibbett Sports online. The next stores that I'm going to talk about is Foot Locker, Champs, Kids Foot Locker if you want to go for GS sizes. You want to fill out your flex raffles, ship to me if you really want it shipped to you, and obviously your stores. Now, the algorithm is obviously changing, right? So I have an account that has 2.4 million points, and people out there saying, oh, the big counts are clipped. I'm telling you, my 2.4 million point account, lifetime point account, still hits consistently. So there's something else going on with the algorithm. Now I will say that the accounts that I have between 600 and 900,000, those also do hit a decent amount of the time, but my 2.4 million lifetime account hits significantly more. But be sure to comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. What experience have you had recently with the Flex app? Their algorithm usually changes each drop. It's not the same. Sometimes the big accounts hit, sometimes the low accounts hit. But if you're in that sweet spot in the middle, you'll hit a little bit more consistently. The next place I'm going to be talking about is sneakers. Now, if you guys know, I spent a lot of time over the past year just studying the sneakers app, sneakers algorithm. I developed a whole guide. I've developed videos. I've talked a lot about it. If you want those advanced tips on sneakers, be sure to check out the Discord. There's a whole guide on the sneakers app. There's a whole guide on the Nike app. We also dropped a confirmed app guide. There's a Finish Line guide, and I'm working on a Flex app guide as well. The one thing with sneakers, the best thing to sneakers to keep in mind is they will have the most stock, upwards of 100,000 pairs. Who knows, maybe even more than that. So your chances of copying on sneakers are great. Now, I'm not going to recap all my sneakers videos. Be sure to check those out. The final set of stores that I want to talk to you guys about is Finish Line JD Sports. We're going to break down exclusive access because that's the question that I get asked the most, is when is exclusive access? When will exclusive access be for Finish Line JD Sports? Here's how it's going to work, guys. The release is on September 10th, Saturday, okay? If there's going to be an exclusive access event for in-store exclusive access, okay? What that means is this: most likely sometime on, I don't think it's going to be Monday, but most likely on sometime on Tuesday or Wednesday, you will see exclusive access happen. And that could be anytime between 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Probably sometime between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. most likely, okay? Now, what does that mean that you should be doing in the meantime? You need to call your store this Monday, September 5th, and figure out what they're doing. If it is not an exclusive access event, and what that means is that your local stores, the stores in your area, did not get all their pairs, okay? Then it's going to be an in-store raffle. Those in-store raffles usually end on Wednesday or Thursday, okay? So you've got to act quickly. You cannot wait until Wednesday. Now, if exclusive access in-store does happen on Tuesday, you'll most likely see exclusive access online on Thursday or Friday. But the key thing to keep in mind is this, guys. On Monday, call your local Finish Line and JD stores, figure out if they got their pairs, figure out what exactly they're going to be doing. Those are the 5 easiest places to cop the Jordan 3 Fire Red. And again, just to recap: DSG, Hibbets, Sneakers, Foot Locker, Champ Sports, and Finish Line JD Sports. That is the video for today, guys. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Next week's video, I'm very excited to talk about this, is the Nike app and the Sneakers app has actually shifted their algorithm to target multiple, they're actually doing something right now that sort of flags your account if you're running multiple accounts. It's something to be mindful of as we enter the fall and enter next year, because if you do operate multiple accounts, which is almost everybody, you want to be careful that your accounts are not somehow bundled together by the algorithm. That video is going to be dropping next week, probably on Monday, but this is Elite Kicks signing off. Take care, everybody.